Hi, Tiff. Yes. Check. Checking audio. Checking audio for Jal. Checking audio for Jal game. You should have it. Jal. Check. Getting ready for state tournament action and just about ready to go live. Okay, now then. Okay, that should do it. Okay. Let's do this. Jal. 113. 4-8. Okay, da. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. And welcome in to Jal Lady Panther Softball on Jal Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. State tournament action. Here we are at Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho. We are on field number 4 this morning as your 10th seeded Jal Lady Panthers are taking on the 7th seed Mesilla Valley Christian team. So we are just about ready to go, and we'll stop and do a little business here and come back and give you the lineups and get this first game going here. It's a beautiful morning, not much wind, sunny, clear skies, and we're ready for softball. The winner of this game moves on into the double elimination portion of the 1A, 2A tournament, and the loser season is done. But each of these teams is a winner for making it into this state tournament. So we're just about ready to get things going. We'll do a little business, acknowledge our sponsors, and get ready for Jal Lady Softball.
Dust blowing and the change of weather causes you to feel yucky. Sinus infections, congestion, or even just a routine cold. Chiropractic care can help you. Areola Chiropractic Center helps patients feel their best. See for yourself. Check out Areola Chiropractic Center's Facebook page. Areola Chiropractic Center, helping patients feel better, one spine at a time.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excellenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jowl are proud of their Jowl Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jowl Panthers! For information on the City of Jowl, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jowl, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jowl is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jowl Panthers!
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jowl, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
The staff of the Jowl Public School District is proud of their Jowl Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jowl schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jowl Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jowl Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Jowl Lady Panthers softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Thank you very much for joining in. Of course, a reminder that we are not allowed to show you video of these games, but you are hearing the audio on Jowl Sports YouTube and on HobbsAmerica.com. So we hope that you will listen and enjoy. We're just about ready to get this one underway, as Jowl is the home team in this one. Even though they're the lower seed, they are the home team, and Mesilla Valley Christian will be the visitors. Jowl is out in the field right now, and your Mesilla Valley Christian girls, the lineup is batting first, number 17, Victoria Lopez. Batting second is number 30, Jordan Schumer, and playing center field. Batting third is number 7, Lily Balazar, who is your catcher. Batting fourth is number 16, Marin Fisk, who's at third base. Batting fifth is number 5, J.C. Caldwell at first base. Batting sixth is number 11, Haley Horton, who is playing shortstop. Batting seventh is number 14, Nevaeh Benjamin, who is in right field. Batting eighth is number 21, Johanna Hurd, who is playing second. And batting ninth is number 1, Briley Eaton, who's in left field. Your reserve or bench players for Mesilla Valley are number 26, Abby Flores, number 4, Mia Willingham, number 7, Ainsley Lanier. And Mesilla Valley Christian is coached by Rodney Pollard, the head coach. They come in at 11-10 overall in the season. They finished 5-7 in district in their District 3 2A. And in the field for Jowl is pitcher Lopez, catcher Balazar, at first Caldwell, Hurd at second, Fisk at third, Horton at short, Eaton in left, Schumer in center, and Benjamin in right. And that is how they will be for the Mesilla Valley Christian. First batter up is number 17, Victoria Lopez, the pitcher. And that's going to be a ball. 2-1 the count, I believe, on her. As the scoreboard, there is a scoreboard now for this field, but it's the way the sun is hitting. I can't really see anything on that. And that is a call strike on the leadoff batter, Lopez, the pitcher. for Mesilla Valley. Butts for Jowl in the field. Butts is on the mound, or in the circle rather, and Nunez behind the plate. And that pitch is swung on and fouled off over toward the Jowl dugout just to my left for a strike. So I believe the count is 2-2. It may be full now, as ump does not indicate that. A swing and another foul. A little stronger hit this time, but it goes foul down the left field line beyond the dugout here. Ramirez is on first for Jowl. Nieto at second. Leilani Sauceda is at short. Karen Sauceda is at third. Cohurst is in left. Talavera is in center. And Rodriguez in right for Jowl. On deck is Jordan Schumer, and Lily Balazar is in the hole. There's a pop headed to left field. Coming in is Cohurst. She's got a look at it and hangs on to it. Nice. To shallow left, and just like that, first batter is out. So a fly out to left field, position 7 in the book, is 1 out, and that brings up number 30, Jordan Schumer, the center fielder for Mesilla Valley Christian. She shows bunt, and that is a ball. She showed bunt, pulled the bat back, and it was a call ball. So 1-0 the count, 1 out, nobody on. And Schumer is a left-handed batter. She shows bunt again, pulls it back, and that's high and outside for ball 2. So 2-0 the count on Schumer. Stands up. She's a left-handed batter, stands all the way in the front of the box. And let's see if she shows bunt. She does. She shows bunt again. Puts a nice one down. Coming in is Butt. She tosses over to first. And yes, Ramirez was kind of knocked a little bit off balance, but she stayed on the bag in time. That was a nice bunt that Schumer laid down, but Butts was ready for it. She came in, picked it up, and made that good and careful toss over to Ramirez for the second out. So score it 1-3 in the books for the second out, and brings up Balazar, the catcher, to the plate. First pitch is going to be a little inside for ball number 1. So 2 outs, nobody on. Balazar at the plate trying to get something going for Mesilla Valley Christian. Fisk on deck, and there's a hit, and it will reach shallow center as Talavera came in on it, made a great stop and a good throw to second base, but Balazar is on with a single. And that brings up Fisk to the plate, and then Caldwell is now on deck, and Horton is in the hole. So 2 outs, 1 on. Here we are, top of the first inning. In this elimination game, winner moves on, and loser is done. So cleanup batter, number 16, Marin Fisk to the plate. She hits at the first one she sees and pulls it over to the left. Out of play, though. So foul ball and strike 1. So 0-1's your count now. 2 outs, 1 runner on. Fisk at the plate, Caldwell on deck, Horton in the hole now for Mesilla Valley Christian. Butts winds up, delivers. That's going to be, and the throw is not a bad one, but it goes by the shortstop who's covering and goes out to center field. So Talavera picks it up, throws it over to third, where Karen Sauceda gets it. But a bad throw down to third. And I will say a bad throw, that's a throwing error. The catcher pulled Sauceda off, and the throw went wide. So because of that, Balazar is sitting on third base now. And 2 strikes, I think he said. No balls, 2 strikes. And there's a hit, but again, it goes off to the left, out of play. So a foul, another foul. And I believe the count is 0-2. I think they just don't have the electronic scoreboard working. Either that or just the angle of the sun. But I am watching the ump behind the plate. So I believe your count is 0-2 on Fisk. Oh, and a changeup floats across the plate, and Fisk did not chase. That was that was almost like a slow pitch changeup. But there were some balls to give, as Butts is still out in front of this batter and count. Oh, and got her swinging. Strike out for out number 3. So Mesilla Valley Christian threatens, but they don't get any runs. No runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. So we'll be back with the bottom of the first inning. Lady Panthers coming up to bat. And we've got your Lady Panther softball action on JAL Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
IPS Incorporated is a proud member of this community. IPS is the turnkey solution in the oil patch. One call to IPS for your upstream and midstream solutions, comprising of dirt work, electrical, pumping, and crane service, plus your automation and control, is all handled with one call. One call for every aspect of your oil and gas project. Google IPS Hobbs or simply call 393-1417. IPS, the turnkey one-call oil and gas company.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the JAL Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Welcome back to JAL Lady Panthers softball on JAL Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, live from Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho for this early game. Beautiful morning, lots of sunshine, but a nice cool breeze, very light breeze blowing, and really it's just kind of blowing, I think, from the south right now. And your JAL Lady Panthers are coming up to the bat, looking to get something started. There's no score. Here we are in the bottom of the first inning, and number one, Leilani Sauceda, your shortstop, is up to the plate for JAL. First hit is popped up, and going under it is Horton, the shortstop, and a high pop fly is caught and hung on to. So a pop out, first pitch delivered. I like how aggressive JAL is being. Sauceda looked at that pitch, thought it was good. She just swung up on it a little much, popped it, and a pop out to position 6 in the book, first out. That brings up number 15, Natalie Nunez, your catcher, to the plate. And the first pitch is called strike. So 0-1 the count on Nunez. Amila Melanson, the designated player, is on deck. And Jonna Butts, your pitcher, is in the hole. The second pitch comes in. It's 1-1 now. So bottom of the first, one out. 1-1 count. And a swing and a miss as a nice fastball at the knees by Lopez had Nunez swinging. That is Lopez in the circle for Mesilla Valley Christian, and that is going to miss outside for ball 2. So the count is even now on Nunez. JAL coming into this game, seeded 10th in 2A, swing and caught a piece of it to stay alive. So Nunez with 2 strikes, having to protect the plate, and that pitch looked good enough to swing at. Caught a piece, so still 2-2. But JAL coming in at 4-13 overall in the season, 4-8 in District 4 2A. And there's a hit, a ground ball, hot one right up the center, and that's a base hit for Nunez. She slapped that one, and she's on with a single, so JAL is in business here. So Nunez is on first. Will there be a courtesy runner? Don't think so. We'll see. I think she's batting for herself. Number 22, Amila Melanson, the designated player, up to the plate. Swing and a high pop as the catcher kind of loses track of that. It ends up going out of play anyway. But Palazar looked straight up and could not find that. It went behind her. So no problem. But it is strike 1 on Melanson. So JAL, 1 out, 1 on. An 0-1 count. That's going to be low, and a throw down to second to try to get Nunez, and she slides in safely. It was a good throw, but Nunez slid in and beat the throw out. So a stolen base has her in scoring position now for JAL. We are scoreless so far. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Melanson up to the bat. Butts is on deck and Talavera in the hole. A swing and a hit, and that's going to get by the second baseman, and that's going to score 1 as the throw comes in. It's bobbled, but no problem. So that's going to be an RBI single for Melanson, and JAL is on the board. An RBI single. Nice little hot grounder found its way just by Hurd at second base. So JAL is up 1-0. And the runner, Melanson, threatens but stays put on first. Jonna Butts, The pitcher, left-handed batter, up to the plate. A swing and a little grounder over to third is picked up. Oh, and the throw over to second is no good. It goes behind her. It goes by Hurd. They do bring it in. Oh ho! And the throw over to second base is not in time. And while that throw is being made, Melanson was able to come all the way in. So Butts, who reached on the fielder's choice, ends up moving over to second. And a runner scored, so now Jowl is up 2-0. So the fielding was great. Fisk picked up the ball and threw over to second base, but the throw pulled Hurd off, and that runner was safe and then made it over to third. And then while they were throwing over to second to try to get Butts out, that allowed Melanson to go from third home. So errors here stacking up, allowing Jowl to move forward 2-0 over Mesilla Valley Christian now. Some throwing errors. And just the one out still. So one out, now one runner on. And there's a courtesy runner for Butts at second. And Talavera shows bunt, lays it down. Lopez comes in on it, makes a nice play, throwing over to Caldwell at first for the second out. So Talavera is out, but it acts as it's a bunt sack as it moves a runner around as the courtesy runner for Butts moves over to third. And that brings Nieto up to the plate now. So 2 outs, 1 runner on third. Nieto, your second baseman, up to the plate. All right, and it's hit, but it goes foul down the right base line. So that'll be a strike. Let's see. And that is going to be a call strike. So 1-2 is your count. Nieto at the plate, 2 outs, swing and a miss. Oh, and nope, that is just the second. That's a swing and a miss, so that's the second strike. I guess he called it a ball. He called the other one a ball. I thought he said strike. So 2-2 is now the count. Oh, a high fly ball heading out to center field. And that is Schumer out there in center who catches it. So that's with a 2-2 count. Nieto lit it up, gave it a ride, and a good try, but a fly out to center field ends the at-bat for Jowl. Third out, but not before they put 2 runs on the board. So 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 errors and 1 left on base. So we go to the top of the second inning, and Jowl is leading 2-0. We'll be back with more Lady Panthers state softball action on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jowl Panthers and proud of all the Jowl students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jowl, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jowl. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jowl, is a proud supporter of the Jowl community and Jowl athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jowl Panthers.
And welcome back to Lady Panther Softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. In the bottom of the first inning, Jowl was able to score 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 errors, 1 left on base. And we go back now to the Mesilla Valley Christian girls. And it is 5-6-7 coming up in the lineup with Caldwell at the bat, Horton on deck, and Benjamin in the hole. first pitch is going to be inside for ball one. 1-0 the count on Caldwell. That is Butts in the circle for Jal. Nunez behind the plate. Ramirez at first. Nieto at second. Leilani Salceda at short. Karen Salceda at third. Cohurst. Oh, and there's a hit, a grounder, a choppy one over to the shortstop. Could be trouble. It is, as it takes a funny bounce. Salceda picks it up, tries to make the throw. And the throw to first, it goes wide. Ramirez picks it up and throws to second. And as Caldwell's heading, but Caldwell makes it safely to first. So that's going to be an error on 6, an E6 in the book, because she did make the stop, but she did bobble it and make a bad throw. But still, Jal's still ahead, 2-0, but no outs, and now a runner in scoring position for Mesilla Valley. No outs. Horton, shortstop, up to the plate, swings and fouls the first one back to the screen for strike one. So 0-1 the count on Horton, with Benjamin, the right fielder, on deck, and Hurd, the second baseman, in the hole. That is going to miss high. So a 1-1 count as Mesilla Valley, under direction of head coach Rodney Pollard, and there's a foul off to the right, out of play, over beyond the Mesilla Valley dugout for strike number 2. 1-2 the count. I believe it's 1-2. We'll double check. We'll take a look at the ump and see if he shows us the signal. 3-person crews, umpires 1 and 2. Yes, I got it right. And a swing and another foul over to the right, out of play. So count remains 1-2 on Horton. As again, the winner, this is a do-or-die game. The first round, all of the, the seeds, I believe, 5 through 12. Seeds 5 through 12 are playing single elimination games. 5 against 12, 6 against 11, 7 against 10, that's this matchup, and then 8 and 9 playing each other. And the Eunice girls are playing at the same time as this game on the field right behind me, field number 3 here at Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho. TJ Miracle is calling that game, and the Eunice girls were seated higher than Jal. I think we've got play stopped right now because they've got a lot of foul balls right there in a row, and the ump needed to reload. We were running out of balls here, so he asked for fouls to come in, and they were saying that some of the foul balls, at least one of the foul balls that went over there, was retrieved and sent to the wrong field, sent back to the wrong field. So we're ready to get this one underway. The winner of this game will move on to play at 1 o'clock this afternoon. I'll talk a little bit more about that coming up. That's going to be outside for ball 2. So 2-2 the count now. No outs, 1 runner on. Mesilla Valley at the bat, and they're trailing 2-0 to your Jal Lady Panthers. There's a hit going over to second base. Nieto tries to pick it up and just can't get the handle on it. Ends up stumbling over that. So there's no play, no throw, and that'll be an error on second. So an E4 puts Horton on, and that's going to get Caldwell, who was on second, over to third. So runners at the corners now for Mesilla Valley Christian. No outs. And you've got number 14, Nevaeh Benjamin, at the plate. Batting in the 7th slot, playing right field for Mesilla Valley Christian. That ball comes in. It's low. It's in the dirt. It gets past Nunez, but Caldwell stays put on third. It allows Horton, though, to miss. So that was a low ball. We'll call it a wild pitch. So runners now at second and third. No outs. Benjamin is at the plate. Hurd on deck, and now Eaton in the hole for Mesilla Valley. So I believe 2-0 is the count on Benjamin, a left-handed batter. Tall girl, she's got a long strike zone, and that is a call strike. Nice ball at the knees. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think I had that backwards. There's a ground ball hit over to Ramirez. She steps on the plate, or she steps on the base and gets the base runner out, but it does bring a run home. So no throw at home. So Caldwell scores for Mesilla Valley. And Horton is on third now, and Benjamin is at bat. So 2-1 your score. Jowl still leading. No outs here in the top of the second inning. And that's going to be a call, strike one on Hurd. So Benjamin was called out at first on a play by 3 unassisted in the book, the first baseman, for the 1 out. And that is going to be a ball. And a stolen base as Horton, or rather, just a throw down to third. She had there. I looked up in time to see the throw. And that is a call, strike. So 1-2 is the count. Trying to hold Horton on third over there. Try to keep the damage from getting worse here in this top of the second inning. 1 out, 1 on. 2-2 the count now. That pitch was low on Hurd. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So out number 2. And that is the second strikeout for Jonna Butts in the circle for Jowl. And that brings up the top of the line. Nope, that brings up number 9. Number 1, Briley Eaton, left fielder. She shows bunt briefly, pulls the bat back, and that's a ball. So 1-0 the count. Eaton playing left field for Mesilla Valley Christian, batting in the 9th slot. Left-handed batter. 2 outs, a runner on third. She shows bunt, lays one down. Coming over is Butts. Butts loses the handle on it and picks it up in time to toss it to Nunez at the plate, and they get the run at home. So Eaton would technically reaches on a fielder's choice, and Eaton gets thrown out. Butts, I was afraid when she lost the handle on the ball, but she reached down, picked it up, and tossed it to Nunez in time to get the out, to get Horton out at the plate for the 3rd out. So a nice 1-2, and you don't write that down in the book very often. Position 1-2 for the 3rd out. So 1 run on no hits. There were 2 errors and 1 left on base. We'll be back as Jowl Lady Panthers are coming up to the plate in the bottom of the second inning, and we will have it for you. You're listening to Jowl Lady Panthers Softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
State Farm agent Mike Guerin is a proud supporter of Jowl Athletics. The game you're listening to is brought to you in part by State Farm agent Mike Guerin. If you have insurance questions regarding auto, motorcycle, home, life, or health, or financial questions like annuities or education savings plans, call 393-4500. Mike Guerin and his staff will not only answer your questions, they'll find you the best program for your insurance needs. State Farm agent Mike Guerin. Se habla español.
The Jowl Dental Clinic is so proud of their Jowl Panthers. Success is not an accident. It's hard work and perseverance. Dr. Craig Layton and the Jowl Dental staff welcome you to check out their new facility. It's 423 South 3rd Street. For more info, call 395-2205. The Jowl Clinic serves patients in their rural communities, making dental services and preventative care easily accessible. Hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. The Jowl Dental Clinic, a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
And welcome back to Jowl Lady Panthers Softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. As here we are in the bottom of the second inning, and your first batter up, Cohurst, struck out on 3 straight pitches for the first out and brings up number 20, Karen Sauceda, playing third base up to the plate. So 1 out, a swing and a miss. So no balls, 2 strikes on Sauceda. 0-2 count, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second, And there's a hit. It goes foul down the first base line as Caldwell picks that up. So count remains 0-2. Here we are, bottom of the second inning. 1 out, nobody on. Jowl up to the bat, and they're leading this one 2-1. They'd like to get some insurance runs here. A swing and a foul over toward the Mesilla Valley dugout for just the count remains 0-2. So Sauceda quickly got 2 strikes on her, but she's fighting off pitches and staying alive at the plate. Lopez in the circle for Mesilla Valley Christian. Balazar behind the plate. There have been no changes in the field. Swing and another foul back out of play off to the right. So 0-2 count. And she's hanging tough, having to fight off pitches. Trying to find one to straighten out. Jowl wants to get something started here. They lead just by 1. We've got a barn burner going here early on. That is going to be low in the dirt. Back to the screen. Actually, it's going to roll right over here in front of me. I'm set up right next to the Jowl dugout. Jowl has the left field, or the third base line dugout. Mesilla Valley has the right or first base line dugout. And the sun is to my right. And completely clear day. No clouds. Pretty morning. It's going to be a scorcher later on, though. And it's supposed to, the wind is supposed to pick up. Oh, there's a strike. So strikeout number 2. Strikeout number 2 for Lopez, and out number 2 in this at-bat for Jowl. So 2-out rally time. Bottom of the order, number 9, Charisma Rodriguez, batting in the 9th spot, playing position 9 in right field. And the first pitch is a call strike. It looks like Lopez is really starting to warm up and find the zone here. That is going to miss outside for ball 1. So 1-1 count now on Rodriguez playing right field. If Jowl can get a 2-out rally going, and that misses outside. Boy, Rodriguez wanted to slap at that, but she held herself. She checked her swing. So 2-1 count. We would go back up to the top of the order with Leila Sauceda on deck and Nunez in the hole. That's a call strike on the outside corner. Evens up the count, 2-2. So 2 outs, nobody on, 2-2 the count here in the bottom of the second. And a swing and a miss as third out, and Jowl goes down. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts, and no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. So we're going to go to the top of the sorry about that. There was just a little glitch right there. So we will. Mesilla Valley Christian is coming up to the plate, and they trail 2-1. We'll have more Lady Panther softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
The Jowl Clinic wishes. Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and so much more. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. There's so much to choose from. Iron Horse Sports Grill is open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 575-395-2109. That's 575-395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue in Jowl.
And welcome back to Jowl Lady Panther softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan. I apologize. Something blew in my eye, some sand or not walked a batter. She has struck out 2, and there has only been 1 hit. Excuse me, and that is a ball. So Lopez takes her base, walks, Will there be a courtesy runner for her? It looks like no. As often, the pitcher and the catcher, as they are allowed, will use that privilege and get a courtesy runner. Schumer to the plate now. Shows bunt. Throw down to second base. Trying to get Lopez stealing, and she slides under the tag. It was a good throw. Nunez made a good throw. Coverage on the bag was good, but Lopez was able to get a lead off, just enough of a lead to be able to slide in safely. So a stolen base puts Lopez in scoring position. And I believe that was a ball on Schumer. So I think it was 1-0. Schumer shows bunt again, pulls it back. It is a ball, so 2-0 the count. Schumer, left-handed batter, plays center field for Mesilla Valley. No outs, 1 runner on. She shows bunt again. This one goes foul, though. That's Nunez chasing it down. So a 2-1 count now. No outs, a runner on second. That's Emmy Lujan's voice. You might can hear him. He's the head coach of the Jowl Lady Panthers. He also coaches Jowl boys basketball. And they did very well this year. Shows bunt again. That's a nice one. It stays fair. And Butts comes over from the circle. It rolls toward the third base line, but not foul. And by the time Butts gets that, there's no play at first or third. So Lopez moves to third. Schumer is on with a bunt single. And Balazar, the catcher, to the plate. First pitch is going to be a call. Strike 1 on the inside corner. And no throw down to second, so Schumer reaches second on defensive indifference. So new batter, no outs. Runners at second and third. And Balazar with now a 1-1 count. Balazar at the plate, right-handed batter. Fisk is on deck, and Caldwell in the hole from Mesilla Valley. Oh, swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Butts brought the heat and hit the outside corner, and Balazar took a good cut at it, but miss. Oh, whoosh. 1-2 the count. No outs. Runners at second and third. Jowl has a hanging on to a 1-run lead. It's 2-1. And there's a hit, and it's going to be fair ball. It goes over the third base. It scores 1. It scores 2 as Jowl. The throw comes into third base, but she's safe. She slid in under the tag. The throw was in time, but Sauceda got the ball. There was no error. She just got the ball, and before she could reach down and tag, Fisk was at third, or Balazar was at third. So Balazar has a 2 RBI triple. That scored Lopez, and that scored Schumer. And now Mesilla Valley Christian is ahead by 1 run. With no outs, Fisk at the plate. So no outs, now a runner on third. And that ball misses. So I'm going to check my count against what the ump has as I was getting my book caught up with all of the activity on the field, the runs coming in. Swing, and way out in front of that. Butts took just a little bit off of the speed, and Fisk swung, caught a piece of it. So let's see what the ump says the count is here. 1 and 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. On Fisk. Caldwell on deck. A swing and a line drive out to center field. Coming up on it is Talavera. She makes a good stop and a throw into second base, but Fisk will have an RBI single on a solidly hit ball out to a line drive out to shallow center. So that scores Balazar from third. So now Mesilla Valley Christian has a 2-run lead. They put 1 run across in the second inning. Now 3 so far in this at bat. Still no outs. And Caldwell is at the plate. And the first pitch is in. It's a ball. All right, so 1-0 count on Caldwell. Jersey number 5 plays first base. And a ground ball hit right between short and third. Gets out to left field. A good stop by Cohurst out there. Made a throw into second base, and the throw was good. They just dropped that, but no problem because Fisk was already there. So Caldwell with a hit, a single. And nothing you could do about that. That was a hot grounder that was not playable by any of the infielders. And Cohurst out in left field stopped it, made the throw in. So played about as well as you could play it. It's just that all of a sudden, Mesilla Valley Christian is starting to hit. They went, it was four batters up in their first at bat. One of them a strikeout. And then 5 batters up in their top of the second. They scored 1 run, and there was a strikeout. And now, this second time through the order, they seem to be picking up and hitting the pitching just a little bit more this time around. Horton at the plate. Horton hits a swinging bunt, you might say. It's a dribbler that goes back to the circle. Butts picks it up and makes the throw successfully over to Ramirez for out number 1. And now Jowl's got at least the 1 out. So scored in the books 1-3. The throw from the circle over to first. It does move both runners, though, and brings up Benjamin to the plate. Left-handed batter. First pitch is in the dirt, hits the plate. But Nunez stops it. She blocks it out, keeps it from getting beyond her. Or that runner at third just might have thought about coming home. That's Fisk on third. Caldwell on second now. 1 out. Benjamin at the plate. And a ground ball headed to shortstop. And Leilani Sauceda tries to stop it, and it gets behind her. And that will score 1 and move the runner over. But it is an E6 because she did stop it and then tried to pick it up to throw it and could not. So Fisk comes home. Makes it 5-2. Caldwell moves to third, and Benjamin reaches on the error, so runners at the corners for Mesilla Valley, and that brings up number 21, Jonna Hurd, to the plate. Still 1 out. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1, and Nunez blocks that out with a runner on third. And while that happens, Benjamin takes second base. No throw. So runners at second and third. Hurd at the plate. That's a beautiful pitch by Butts. Comes right down the pike, right across what I think is the center of the plate. It's a little hard to see when you're not right behind the plate to the backstop. I'm off to the left side a little bit here. But it looked like it was a nice smoker right down the center of the plate. So 1-1 count, 1 out, 2 on, and now a timeout as Mesilla Valley coach wants to have a word with the batter. Now the conference is done. He's back in the coaching box down the first base line. And, okay, the ump wasn't ready. So he said, wait a minute. So we will act. That was a high. It would have been called a ball. It was high, but the ump said, hey, my fault. The ump said, hi, that's my fault. 1-1 the count. And that is going to be high. Gets out of Nunez's glove, hits the ump's chest protector. That's why they wear them. So 2-1 the count. 2-1 the count. There's a swing and a little dribbler down first base. So Ramirez picks it up and kicks it. She touches the bag for the out. So Hurd is out on a 3 unassisted. So that's the second out, but it does score 1 as Caldwell comes in. So it's a sacrifice for Hurd. 3 unassisted for the second out, and that brings up number 1, Briley Eaton, your left fielder, batting in the 9th slot. So 2 outs now, and a 1-0 count on Eaton. A runner at third now as Benjamin moved over to third after Caldwell scored. It makes it 6-2, your score now. 5 runs coming across the plate by Mesilla Valley in this at-bat, but Jal's got 2 outs on them now. Shows bunt, pops it up. Nunez, yes, has to scramble up, catch it kind of behind her, tippling backwards. I was afraid she was going to fall over, but catches it, hangs on to it. So a pop out to the catcher, a foul pop out, ends the at-bat from Mesilla Valley. But not before they put 5 runs across, and they do that on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 5 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 error and 1 left on base. So we are going to go now to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Jal coming up to the plate. They trail 6-2, and we'll have more Lady Panther softball on Jal Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
The Jal Dental Clinic is so Iron Horse Sports Grid. Dust blowing and the change of weather causes you to feel yucky. Sinus infections, congestion, or even just a routine cold. Chiropractic care can help you. Areola Chiropractic Center helps patients feel their best. See for yourself. Check out Areola Chiropractic Center's Facebook page. Areola Chiropractic Center, helping patients feel better, one spine at a time.
Welcome back to Jal Lady Panther softball on Jal Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. As we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, Jal coming up to the plate. They have batted through 1 time now. It's top of the order, and Leilani Sauceda is coming up to the plate to lead things off. A good smack, and it's a fair ball. A hot one down the 3rd base line, as it was barely fair, but it counts, and it goes out to left field as Eaton makes the throw in, and Sauceda is on with a double. It was a nicely hit ball. And so Sauceda is in scoring position for Jal now at 2nd base. Sauceda playing shortstop for Jal. Nunez, the catcher, now up, and Melanson on deck, butts in the hole. She shows bunt, pulls it back. The throw goes down to 3rd, and they don't get her out. She's 2nd, so Sauceda steals 3rd base. The throw just not in time. Uh-oh. Is there a question about that? I think there's an appeal. Let's see. Did he call her out? There's an appeal. I think he may have called her out, and she is out, yes. So she was called out. The question was, Jal thought that maybe they simply tagged the base instead of the girl, but the ump who's standing right behind 3rd base came up. So being thrown out from 2 to 5 for the first out. So Sauceda not on the base. And now there's a high fly ball going out of play down the 3rd base line as Nunez to the plate, and that'll be a strike. So 0-1 count, 1 out now as Sauceda was able to reach on a beautiful double, but then got thrown out trying to steal 3rd. And that's going to be a ball. So 1-1 the count. 1-1 on Nunez now. So 1 out. Jal trying to get something going here. They're trailing. The score is 6-2. They trail Mesilla Valley Christian, and that is going to be inside for ball number 2. I believe the count is 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. I like this ump behind the plate. He's very clear, and he rarely forgets to show the count. That is ball 3 in the dirt. Oh, no, that's ball 4. Oh, that hit her. Okay. All right. Yeah, just barely. She was trying to swing, and then she was getting ready to kind of get out of the way of it. So Nunez on first now. And a call, strike on Melanson for 0-1 count. Melanson at the plate. Throw down to 2nd base. Oh, it's going to be high. And it's going to go out to center field. But Schumer's there to back up and make the throw in. Oh, and they decided to go ahead and throw. Emmy Lujan getting aggressive, waving Nunez in. So she reaches and then tries to steal second. The throw goes wide, and while Mesilla Valley thought she was going to hold up at third and kind of waited to throw into home, and the throw was a little off anyway. And Nunez was able to come Salceda was, Nunez that is, was able to call him all the way home. Salceda had reached on a single and got thrown out. But wow, so 6-3 your count now is Jowl manufacturing a run there, and that truly is a manufactured run. That is going to miss on Melanson. A swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-2 the count now on Melanson, your designated player, hitting in that third slot, and a swing and a miss for a strikeout and out number 2. That's the 4th strikeout for Lopez in the circle for Mesilla Valley Christian. So now 2 outs. So I catch the score bug up, even though we're not showing you video. The score bug is up there for you, and a swing and a miss as Jonna Butts, your pitcher for Jowl, up to the plate. A left-handed batter. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So that was a fastball Lopez threw to Butts first, and then she took a little speed off of it. And a swing, and that's a hit. As with 2 strikes on her, Butts gets solid contact on that ball, and a line drive shot out to center field puts her on first. So Jowl looking to get a 2-out rally going here. Butts with a nice single. Talavera to the plate, your center fielder. 2 outs, a runner on. Talavera reached on a fielder's choice and then got stranded her first time up. Swing and out of play over the backstop for strike 1. As Jowl standing up, trying to be aggressive at the plate. And Butts, as the pitcher, will have a courtesy runner, and I believe that's number 12. That's going to be Roberson, who is going to run for Butts. So Butts slapped a nice single out there, comes to the dugout, and Roberson will run in her place. 2 outs, 1 runner on. And it looks like an 0-1 count. Let's see what the ump says. As this is number 4, Talavera playing center field for Jowl. Jowl now trailing only by 3. Swing and a miss. So that is a strike. I believe it's an 0-2 count. Yep, 0-2 count on Talavera. 2 outs, a runner on first. Jowl trailing 6-3 to Mesilla Valley, and that is fouled off. So Talavera staying alive at the plate, having to protect it with 2 strikes on her, trying to bring another runner around and in for Jowl. We are here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and that misses inside. A throw down to second to try to get Roberson, but they do not. The throw's not in time, and it pulls off to the left as Horton got pulled off the bag. So now we've got a runner at second in scoring position for Jowl. And swing and a miss, and that was strike number 3. And even though she swung and missed, and the catcher dropped the ball, she threw it down to first. So that's a strikeout, and it ends the at-bat for Jowl, but not before they put a run across. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. So we are going to go to the top of the 4th inning, and your score is 6-3. Mesilla Valley Christian leading. We'll be back with more Lady Panther softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excelenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, coworkers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Lady Panthers Softball on Jal Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan, and we go to the top of the fourth inning here as Mesilla Valley Christian coming up to the plate as they are the visitors. Jal out in the field, and the score is 6-3. Mesilla Valley is leading this one as Mesilla Valley Christian scored 1 run in the second and then put 5 on in their last at-bat. Jal scored 2 runs in the first, none in the second, 1 in the third. And that brings us to the top of the fourth. As this is a one and done, an elimination game, the winner moves on and will go into the double elimination portion of the tournament and will play their second game at 1 o'clock this afternoon right here, I believe, on field number 4 at Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho. On field 3 behind me, the Eunice girls are also playing, and I don't have a score on that one. I don't know how that one's going. That one's on Eunice Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. First pitch on top of the order. Lopez, your pitcher, is going to be high for ball 1. So 1-0 count. Mesilla Valley Christian at the bat, top of the order. Lopez at the plate. Schumer on deck. Balazar in the hole. And ball number 2, 2-0. Lopez walked and scored, stole a base and scored for Mesilla Valley her last time up. She had a fly out to left field her first time up. So officially she's 0 for 1 in the books. 2-0 count. Leadoff batter, no outs, nobody on. And that misses high as well. But Butts has had a 3-0 count on a couple of batters so far in this game, and she has found the zone on the next pitch, but she misses on this one, and it's high. So Lopez on first with a base on balls. And that's only the second walk that she has issued. So Butts has struck out 2 and walked 2. So no outs. A runner on first, and Schumer to the plate. She shows bunt, pops it up. Oh, a double play. Wow, heads up play, as that was not a good bunt attempt. She pushed the bat up, and when you push the bat up, the ball is generally going to go up, just like it did. Popped it up, and as soon as she showed bunt, Karen Sauceda was in from third, caught it and threw it over to first base. And so Lopez is out on the throw. So a nice double play as the pop out to 5, and then the throw 5-3 for the second out. So 2 outs, no runners on. Mesilla Valley leading this one 6-3. And number 7, Lily Baltazar, your catcher, up to the plate. Right-handed batter. Swing and a foul back out of play. So Mesilla Valley now trying to get something going here with 2 outs. They are here in the top of the 4th inning. That misses high. So the winner moves on, and the loser's season is done, and that is a changeup, a real changeup, as Butts throws a very slow changeup, and the Jal faithful, you might can hear behind me, thought that hit the zone, and that it fell through the zone, even though it was a very slow ball. They thought that should have been a called strike. It was not. And then that one is fouled off down the left field line. So I believe our count is even at 2-2. A swing and a foul tip back to the screen. as Nunez throws off her mask to try to find it. So I believe the count is, yes it is, 2-2. 2-2 on Baltazar. Fisk on deck, Caldwell in the hole for Mesilla Valley Christian. And that misses inside. Coach Lujan over here thought that that hit. It hit her on the arm. Okay, so it hit her. It was soft, but it made contact with her arm. So a hit batter puts Baltazar on. Are they going to have a courtesy runner for her? Now they're just checking out her arm. It hit her just below her wrist on the left, her left wrist apparently, just below that. So she's on. So 2 outs. Now runner on first. And are they going to have a courtesy runner? I believe they may. No, they're looking for balls. No courtesy runner. She's going to run for herself. So Fisk is on first. She's not. I mean, Baltazar is on first, the catcher. But they were calling for more balls. We've had a lot of fouls. A lot of foul balls out of play. And it was time for the ump to reload the bag. So he brings in fresh balls. Hands one to the catcher. Nunez throws it up to Butts. And now we're ready to play ball again. And that is going to be high. And a stolen base. No throw. Down to second. So Jal Faithful not liking that there was no throw. Let's see what the ump tells me about the count on number 16, Marin Fisk. 2 outs, a runner on second now. Swing and a miss. I believe that may have the count at 2-2, but we'll see. We'll see if he shows us. Nope, he does not. So runner on second, 2 outs, a runner on second. A high ball. And a throw down to third. Trying to keep Baltazar on second base. They do. Swing and a high fly ball is going to go over to the left, out of play. A high pop foul. And I believe it's either a full count or a 2-2 count. 2-2. Yep, 2-2. All right. So 2-2 the count. 2 outs. A runner on second. Fisk at the plate. And nope, that's going to be a ball. It's low. 3-2. Full count. Now, Fisk had an RBI single and scored her last time up. She struck out her first time up. This is her plate appearance. She's 1 for 2. 2 outs, a runner on second, and that is going to miss outside for ball 4. So runners at first and second now, and Caldwell coming up to the plate. That's the third walk issued by Butts, but she's got a couple of strikeouts too. 2 outs, runners on first and second for Mesilla Valley. They lead 6-3. They're threatening to blow this one open. We'll see. With 2 outs though, Jow can get the third out. Keep from damage from being done. So Caldwell at the plate. Hit a single and scored her last time up. And a softly hit pop is caught by Karen Sauceda. So Caldwell pops out to third base, ends the at-bat. So they threaten but come up short with no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Lady Panthers softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Your Lady Panthers trail 6-3, and we'll be back with more action right here from the state tournament.
You've just
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jowl are proud of their Jowl Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jowl Panthers! For information on the City of Jowl, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jowl, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jowl is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jowl Panthers.
And welcome back to Lady Panthers softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. As Jowl coming up to the plate in the top of the fourth inning, Mesilla Valley Christian scored no runs on no hits. There were no errors and 2 left on base. So here we are in the bottom of the fourth. Jowl at the plate, and it's 6, 7, and 8 up with Nieto, your second baseman, up first. A swing and a line drive shot is going to hit at the feet of Benjamin, and she is going to make the throw in, though, but Nieto puts Jowl on first. So a single out to right field with a solidly hit ball, and Jowl as a base runner with Cohurst, the left fielder, up to the plate. And then number 20, Karen Salceda, your third baseman, is on deck. And then Rodriguez, your right fielder, is in the hole. So no outs, 1 runner on, a swing and a miss. That misses high. And I believe this count is 1-2 now. 1-2. No outs, a runner on first as the Jowl Lady Panthers trail 6-3 to Mesilla Valley Christian here. A swing and a miss. Swung for the second strike. So 2. No outs, a runner on. Jowl trailing. And a swing and a miss for a strikeout. It's out number 1. That is the 5th strikeout by Lopez for Mesilla Valley Christian. 1 out, 1 on, and Karen Salceda, your third baseman, up to the plate. She struck out her last time up. She swings and fouls this one off out of play. Off to the right for strike 1. So 0-1 the count. 1 out, 1 on. Jowl trailing by 3. Looking to try to win this one, move on into the double elimination portion of the tournament. They would play at 1 o'clock if they win. So 1-1 is the count now. That was high. 1 out, 1 on for Jowl, looking to try to catch up here. And there's a high fly ball heading over to right field, and it's going to be a hit. It drops in near the line for a hit. The throw comes in and the run comes around. It will score 1. And so now Nieto crosses the plate as the right fielder was playing way over, shaded towards center, and that ball dropped just fair by about a foot down the right field line. And Salceda has an RBI triple. And there is a throw down to first base. The runner at the plate is safe as Rodriguez stepped to the plate, hit the first pitch she saw, and hit it right back to the pitcher. And Lopez picked it up, fired over to first for the second out. But while that was happening, that allowed Salceda to come home. So Salceda scored. So now, it's a 1-run game. But with 2 outs, nobody on. Jowl trailing just by 1 now. And it is top of the order with Leilani Salceda wearing jersey 1, playing shortstop for Jowl to the plate. She hit a double and got thrown out on base last time, and she pops this one up. First baseman comes under it and reaches up and hangs onto it. So Caldwell will catch the pop to the first baseman for the third out. So a pop to 3 for out 3. And that ends Jowl's at bat, but not before they put 2 runs on. They do that on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. So we are going to go to the top of the 5th inning, and Mesilla Valley Christian still ahead, but only by 1 run. 6-5 is your score, and we'll be back with more Jowl Ladies softball action. Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. State tournament action here from Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jowl, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
The staff of the Jowl Public School District is proud of their Jowl Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jowl schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jowl Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jowl Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
And welcome back to Jowl Panthers softball from the state tournament on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And here we are in the top of the 5th inning as Jowl put 2 runs across on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left on base in their at bat. Now top of the 5th inning, and it's 6, 7, and 8 due up for Mesilla Valley Christian. Horton at the bat, Benjamin on deck, Hurd in the hole. And that is going to be a call strike as a couple of pitches came in while the sponsors' message was playing. I believe. And that's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. It's either a 1-2 count or a 2-2 count. Let's see if the umps check. It's 2-2. That's right, 2-2. No outs. Ooh, a swing and a miss for a strikeout. And that is the 3rd strikeout for Butts in the circle for Jowl today. And the first out, that brings up Benjamin, the right fielder, to the plate. She reached on an error, got stranded her last time up, and she grounded out to the first baseman her first time up. So she is 0 for. The first pitch on her is going to be outside for ball number 1. So 1 out, nobody on, 1-0 count on the batter. Whoa, got her way out in front of that one as Butts took a little speed off of it. And Benjamin anxious to hit in front of it. 1-1 count. 1 out, nobody on. Hurd on deck, and then the top of the order, Lopez in the hole for Mesilla Valley Christian. Swing is still ahead of that and fouls it off out of play for strike number 2. So Mesilla Valley scored 1 run in the second, 5 in the third. Jowl held them scoreless in their last at-bat, and they're looking to try to increase their 1-run lead against Jowl right here. That is going to be in the dirt for ball 2. So 2-2 the count. Jowl scored 2 runs in the first. They were scoreless in their second at-bat. They scored 1 run in the third and 2 more in the fourth. So 6-5 your score. Mesilla Valley Christian leading. Jowl would like to change that. A pop-up, high pop-up, going over to first base, and coming in on it was Ramirez at first. Nieto came over from second, and Rodriguez was backing it all up at coming in from right field. But really, that was a high pop fly, and I think she lost it in the sun, drifting over toward the dugout. And so it just remains 2-2. So a good try and good hustle by Jowl. And that misses in the dirt for ball 3. So the count runs full now on Benjamin at the bat. there are 4 elimination games going on at the same time. They all started at 9 o'clock this morning on each field here. There's a little grounder over to first base as Ramirez gets it, touches first, and out. So 3 unassisted on a little choppy grounder over to first base. Good stop and by Ramirez. Second out. And that brings up Joanna Hurd, your second baseman for Mesilla Valley Christian. So I'd like to get a 2-out rally going here, increase their lead. 6-5 your score. And let's see, Hurd grounded out to the first baseman her last time up, struck out her first time up, so she's 0 for 2. 2 outs, nobody on. See ump calling for more balls. There's a high fly ball heading out to center field, and Talavera comes under it, gets a glove on it, but can't hang on to it. And Hurd is able to slide in safely. Jowl faithful not liking the call. They thought that the throw was in time, but I think Hurd was safe under that. So the Talavera dropped the ball, but made the good throw in to second base to try to get the runner. So Hurd reaches on an E8. Runner in scoring position, Eaton at the plate, left-handed batter. 2 outs, 1 on. That is in the dirt. In fact, it gets by Nunez, and that is going to get Hurd over to third base on the wild pitch. And it's a 1-0 count on Eaton now. Eaton, you're batting in the 9th slot. Then it's the top of the lineup again, Lopez and then Schumer on deck and in the hole respectively. And that misses low, 2-0 the count. 2 outs, 1 runner on. A 1-run ball game here, 6-5. Mesilla Valley Christian is leading by 1 run. As Jonna butts in the circle, gives herself a little pep talk. And a swing and a grounder right straight up the middle. Goes out to center field. It'll score 1. So Eaton smacks a single right up the middle. An RBI single. Brings 1 in and increases Mesilla Valley's lead 7-5. So Hurd crosses the plate. And Eaton reaches on the RBI single. 2 outs. 1 runner on. A throw down to second to try to get Eaton is no good. The throw pulls Sauceda off the bag. So Eaton steals the base and is in scoring position now. It's top of the order, number 17, Victoria Lopez, the pitcher for Mesilla Valley Christian, up to the plate now with Schumer on deck and Balazar in the hole. And there's a hit right up the middle, same place, and that's going to score 1 as Talavera makes the stop, but bobbles the throw just a bit. Still, she throws it in time to keep Lopez on first, but it's an RBI single for Lopez. And now it is 8-5. Mesilla Valley Christian leading with a 2-out rally going on here. So Eaton crosses, and Lopez on first. Jowl having a little timeout. They just want to just give everybody a little pep talk, saying, hey, we just need to get the third out, no harm. We just got a little more work to do when we get back to the dugout, get up to the plate. So 2 outs, a runner on first. Number 30, Jordan Schumer, center fielder, shows bunt, pulls the bat back, and the ball gets by Nunez. And that's not a wild pitch. That was a pass ball. And that allows Lopez to steal second and then go all the way over to third, while Nunez was back at the backstop just trying to chase the ball down. So now Lopez is on third. And I think it's a 1-0 count on the batter. Oh, swing and a miss. Chased a high one to even up the count, 1-1. So 2 outs, 1 runner on third, 1-1 count. Here we are, top of the 5th inning of this battle. And there's a line drive shot out between right and center field. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. The throw comes in. Talavera makes the throw, And now they throw to home plate, and they're not going to get her in time as Butts was there and cuts off the throw and tries to make the tag, but not in time. So Schumer is able, it's an RBI in the park home run that brought in Lopez and then scored Schumer. And now it's 10-6, or 10-5 rather. 10-5, Mesilla Valley Christian with Balazar, the catcher, up to the plate. She hits the first one she sees. It's going to be foul, though, for strike one. So 2 outs, 0-1 count. The wheels coming off just a little bit here for Jal, as Mesilla Valley Christian's been able to do the damage, put 4 runs across with 2 outs. And this pitch comes in. That, again, is going to be a changeup. And Jal thinks that that falls through the zone. But the ump disagrees and says, nope, it's 1-1, as Butts has a changeup. And there's a hot grounder over to third. Karen Salceda knocks it down, then picks it up, makes a bad throw. It goes wide. And the runner goes to second and now rounds and goes all the way to third. The throw comes over to keep Balazar at third. But it's an error that put her on. Throwing error allowed for her to get on and to reach all the way to third base. A throwing error on the third baseman. So 2 outs still, and that's going to bring up Fisk to the plate. As 2 outs, a runner on third now, and there will be a courtesy runner. Let's see, who is that? I believe number 4, Willingham. I believe Willingham will run for Balazar, the catcher. So she'll be at third. Fisk is at the plate. Fisk is your cleanup hitter. She bats in the 4th slot for Mesilla Valley Christian. She walked and got stranded her last time up, hit an RBI single and scored her second time up, struck out her first time up. So she's done a little bit of everything. Struck out, walked, hit. There's a hot grounder over to shortstop. Leilani Salceda picks it up. Oh, no pitch. Okay. They called no pitch. Somebody wasn't ready out in the field. The third base ump had actually called time. So no problem. It'll be like it never happened. There's a swing and a miss. So I think technically and officially that's just it's an 0-1 count. So since the first one didn't count. Swing and a high fly ball headed out to shallow center. It's going to fall in front of Talavera. It will score 1. And it's an RBI single, as Talavera out there I don't think she ever touched it. It fell in front of her. So technically it was a catchable ball, but it fell in front of her and she did not make contact with it. So it did score 1. So it's 11-5 now, Mesilla Valley Christian. First pitch is in, a call strike on the inside corner on Caldwell. So 0-1 count. 2 outs, a runner on first. That is Fisk, and there is a shallowly hit ball. It falls into shallow left. Coming in on it was Cohurst, but she couldn't get to it in time. And really, that's not an error because she could not get to it in time. And coming up on it, it gets behind her since she was trying to catch it. And that allows Caldwell to get on base and make it over to second. So it is not an error. And that allows that it does score a run. So it's an RBI double and makes it 12-5 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs across in this at-bat for Mesilla Valley. And they've done them all with 2 outs. 2 outs. Jal just needs to worry, concentrate about trying to get the third out and get out of this. Try to get in the dugout and get some runs back. Mesilla Valley Christian winning this one so far, 12-5 here in the top of the 5th inning. It's an elimination game. All 4 of these 9 o'clock games were must-wins to move on to the 1 o'clock games. Swing and a miss. That is number 11, Horton at the bat, as Mesilla Valley has now batted around. Horton with a strike, 0-1. Runner on second, 2 outs. That is going to be a ball, as Butts thought it should have been a strike, and Coach Lujan and some of the Jowl faithful thinking that it was also a strike. Swing and a chase, and she chased one, caught a piece of it, and fouled it back out of play. So strike 2. I believe the count is 1-2 on Horton. As Mesilla Valley has batted around, she struck out her first time at the plate in this at-bat. Now she's back around. Swing and a foul out of play off to the right, so hanging tough at the plate. 2 strikes on her, and Jowl just needs to try to concentrate on getting this third out, getting out of this nightmare at-bat that has become the top of the 5th inning here. Swing and a high fly ball heading out to center field, and it's going to get beyond Talavera and go. It's going to hit right at the base of the fence in center field. It will score 1, and the throw comes in from Talavera, hitting the cutoff and holds Horton on third. But Horton is able to get Caldwell in, so it is an RBI triple for Horton, who stands on third and makes it 13-5 now. Mesilla Valley Christian still keeping the line moving here. Benjamin at the plate, left-handed batter. 2 outs, 1 runner on, and a swing and a foul tip for strike 1 as she chased one high and outside, but we'll take it. 0-1 count on Benjamin. 2 outs, a runner sitting on third. 13-5 your score here, and then another swing and makes contact with that. Fouls it off behind Nunez, 0-2 count. As Benjamin very anxious to hit. She's chased a couple of high ones. If I were Butts, I'd probably throw another one up there about shoulder height and see if she chases that one, maybe misses it. Strikes her out. Not too high for ball 1. I think she was going for that. She just missed the zone, missed a little bit. 1-2 the count, though. She's still way ahead of this batter. Benjamin has grounded out twice and reached on an error. Swing and just caught a piece of it to stay alive at the plate. 1-2 the count. So Jowl hanging tough in this one all the way through 4 innings, keeping it close until the beginning of this at-bat for Mesilla Valley. It was a 1-run lead, and that was it. And there's a chopper that's going to hit, and go over the head of Ramirez at first and go out into right field. The throw comes in, and the throw allows Benjamin to reach second, but it's an RBI single, and then she moved to second on the throw, and that was a hit. It was a chopper that bounced up, and it was not playable. It was one of those that bounced really high over the head of Ramirez. So Benjamin with an RBI single sits on second now. She moved over to second on the throw. So still 2 outs. Runner on second. 14-5 your score now. And there's a hit to second base as Nieto picks it up, throws it over to first, and finally Jowl gets the third out on a 4-3 score, and that does it. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes, 8 runs for Mesilla Valley Christian. It's 14-5. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll have more Lady Panthers softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jowl Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Lady Panthers softball on JAL Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And in the top of the 5th inning, Mesilla Valley Christian scored 8 runs on 7 hits. There were 2 errors committed, 1 left on base. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning with JAL up to the plate. And the first pitch is hit by Nunez, and she manages to beat out the throw, get on first. So Nunez on with a single. She got a little greedy, rounded first, and almost got caught in a rundown, but scrambled back to first safely. So JAL has a base runner with no outs, and now Amila Melanson up to the plate. She hits a swinging bunt, and it's picked up by Lopez in the circle and thrown over to first for an out. But Nunez goes to second on the hit, and then goes over to third on the throw. A throw down to third does not get her in time. She scrambles back in safely. So Nunez is now on third after hitting a single. Melanson was thrown out 1-3, pitcher over to first base for the first out, and that brings Butts up to the plate. Swing and a foul tip back to the screen for strike 1. So 1 out, 1 runner on. Butts at the plate, an 0-1 count on her, as JAL's got some work to do. They trail 14-5. So they need to go ahead and try to get it at least a run or 2 to try to keep this game from being over early. In a 10-run rule, right now it's just a 9-run difference, 14-5. But in their next at-bat, if Mesilla Valley manages to get at least 10 runs ahead, that would be it. And a hit back to the circle as Lopez picks it up, fires over to first, and gets Butts out, but it's a sacrifice. So 1-3 for the second out. And the throw into the plate is not in time, and Nunez is able to cross. So JAL does get a run back. 14-6 now. 2 outs, though, and Talavera, the center fielder, to the plate. Talavera struck out her last time up and had a sac bunt her first time up. So 2 outs, nobody on. She shows bunt, and Mesilla Valley picks it up. That is Lopez coming in from the circle, firing it over to first base. So she was able to make all 3 outs, throwing over to first. But not before JAL puts a run across. So they score 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. So we go to the top of the 6th inning, and Mesilla Valley Christian leading this one 14-6, and we'll be back with more Lady Panther softball on JAL Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in JAL. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in JAL, is a proud supporter of the JAL community and JAL athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. JAL Panthers.
State Farm agent Mike Guerin is a proud supporter of JAL athletics. The game you're listening to is brought to you in part by State Farm agent Mike Guerin. If you have insurance questions regarding auto, motorcycle, home, life, or health, or financial questions like annuities or education savings plans, call 393-4500. Mike Guerin and his staff will not only answer your questions, they'll find you the best program for your insurance needs. State Farm agent Mike Guerin. Se habla español.
And welcome back to JAL Lady Panther softball on JAL Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com in this elimination game here at Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho. JAL Lady Panthers are leading this, are behind in this one. Mesilla Valley Christian leading 14-6, and Mesilla Valley up to the plate. If they put on at least 2 runs, if they put 2 runs across, then they would win this one by a 10-run rule, 16-6. But they need those 2 runs to end this game a little early. Jowl wants to keep it going. And there's a swing and a miss, so a strike. It's 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup due for Mesilla Valley Christian. Nieto, Cohurst, and wait a minute. It is the bottom of the order due up, I'm sorry. It's Eaton and then Lopez Schumer. So Eaton at the plate. Where's jersey 1? Playing left field. Swing and a miss. But it fouled it off, actually. I think technically got a piece of it. So Eaton up at the plate, Lopez on deck, Schumer in the hole. 14-6 your score. Mesilla Valley needs to, if they want to end this game early, they got to put 2 runs across. And that is high for a ball. Let's see. I have 1 and 2 count. It may be 2 and 2. So no outs, nobody on. That misses high. And that is ball 4, so that was a 3 and 1 count, or 3 and 2 count. So a walk puts a runner on. That's Eaton at first. And top of the order, due up now, number 17, Victoria Lopez, your pitcher. And a throw down to second is not going to be good. A high throw will not catch Eaton, who will steal a base. So now a runner in scoring position for Mesilla Valley. No outs, a run around second, and Lopez to the plate. 1 ball, no strike is the count. 1-0 the count. That is inside for ball 2. So top of the order here, top of the 6th. Mesilla Valley Christian leading 14-6. The winner moves on to the double elimination portion of the 1A, 2A tournament, the 1A, 2A division in the tournament classification. And the loser's season is done. While we are playing, Eunice is playing at the field behind me, and I don't know what the score on that one is. I believe we have 3-0 count on the batter. And Coach Amy Lujan going out to just have a word with Jonna Butts in the circle for Jowl. Not doing a bad job at all today. Mesilla Valley Christian has been hitting her pretty steadily since the 3rd inning, but she has struck out 3, I believe, and walked 4. I'm counting those. Maybe walked only 3. 1, 2. Yeah, she's only walked 3. So three strikeouts, 3 walks. All right. We're ready to play. That is a call strike on the outside corner as she hits the zone, and the pep talk, I think, from Coach Lujan did her a lot of good. Sometimes you just need that vote of confidence. Sometimes you just think, wow, I don't know that I'm doing all I can here. And that is going to miss high for ball 4, so she does end up losing the batter. So runners at first and second now, and that brings up Schumer, the center fielder, to the plate for Mesilla Valley Christian. Baldazar is on deck and Fisk in the hole. No outs, 2 runners on, first and second for Mesilla Valley Christian. And shows bunt, pulls the bat back, but the pitch hits the inside corner for call strike 1. So 0-1 the count on Schumer. So the potential winning run is actually on first base now, and that is high for ball 1. Runners on first and second. Gal's very concerned about trying to keep the runners on because the runners on base represent the go-ahead. The runner on first represents the winning run of this game. That because 14-6 is your score right now. That's an 8-run lead We're in the top of the 6th inning. It's a 10-run rule anytime after 5 innings. And if Mesilla Valley scores 2, they would win. But that's a strikeout. Nice job by Butts to get the out. And that's her 4th strikeout. So 1 out, 2 runners on, and Balazar at the plate. The ball is popped up, goes back to the screen, though. I think even if Nunez had seen it right away, she probably wouldn't have had time to get there in time. So it becomes a strike, 0-1 the count. Excuse me. Dust kicked up just a little bit and it's got me. I'll start to take a drink when I can. Oh, a swing and a miss for strike 2. So 0-2 count now. Excuse me, as Jow wants to keep this game going, get in the dugout, and there's still hope that they can get their bats alive. But a hit, there's a line drive shot into center field, and the runner tagged up at second, and now they're trying to make the throw at home. The throw goes past Nunez, and both runs score, and I believe that's the ball game, as that's 2 runs in, and that makes it 16-6, and that's a 10-run rule, and that is the game as far as I know. Is that right? No? Okay. Okay. So maybe that was one run off, maybe. Maybe not. I've got it as 16-6. No, the coach, the other coach is coming over to Coach Pollard and saying he thought it was, yeah, I thought it was. So I guess it's 15-6. Okay. All right, so 2 runs across, though. 2 runs across. Excuse me. After that RBI triple, 2 RBI triple for Balazar. Fisk swings and misses. So just the 1 out still. 1 out. 1 out, a runner on third. 2 runs have crossed. That is a smoker. A line drive shot goes out to left field. Sauceda puts up a glove. It goes up just at the top of her glove and hits. I'm surprised. I'm not sure why this game keeps going, because even if I was off a run and I had 16-6 before, now I've got 17-6. As Balazar crossed. And still just the 1 out. And a foul off down the left field line as Fisk is at the plate now. So Fisk reaches. And now, yep. It's Caldwell at the plate, and 3 strikes. She's done. So 0-2 count. Sorry, I was going back trying to find out why the game continues. So Fisk, Caldwell strikes out, 2nd out, 2 outs now. Horton to the plate. She hits at the first one and fouls it off into the right. So 0-1 count. So 2 outs, 1 runner on. That is Fisk on first. So Horton to the plate with an 0-1 count. That comes in low. A throw down to second base to try to get Fisk, but she's able to steal the base and reach safely. The throw not in time. And I believe that was a ball, so I think it's a 1-1 count on Horton now. So I've got the score as 17-6 here in the top of the 6th inning. And that misses high and inside for ball 2. And I'm told that the scoreboard, I thought that the scoreboard, I just couldn't see because of the angle, but apparently nobody's keeping the electronic scoreboard on this field. There's a hit, a hot grounder right up the middle, going out to Talavera. The throw, she hits, Talavera hits the cutoff person, but the run scores. So Fisk comes in from second, and Horton is able to reach first on the RBI single. And I've got the score as 18-6. Mesilla Valley Christian beating your Jowl Lady Panthers 18-6 now. 2 outs. And there's a line drive shot out into right field. Rodriguez picks it up, makes a throw in. Not in time to try to cut off the run. Horton makes it to third. And that's going to be Benjamin with a single out to right field. So runners at the corners now. Still 2 outs. 2 outs. 2 runners on. And that hits the plate for a ball. Horton goes to second with no throw. So runners now at second and third here. 2 outs, runners at second and third. That is going to miss inside for ball 2 on Hurd. Let's see the count. He's not going to show me this time. That misses. I believe that is 3-0. Yeah, 3-0. 3-0 the count. Runners at second and third. 2 outs. Jowl just needs to concentrate on getting this third out. They are trailing, though, 18-6 here in the top of the 6th. That hits the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Take sign was on. And then that misses low for ball 4. So now bases are loaded. The good news is there's a force on any base now with 2 outs. All Jowl needs is the 1 out. But bases are loaded, and that brings up the top of the order, Victoria Lopez to the plate. So Lopez up. She walked and scored earlier in this at-bat. She's had an RBI single and scored. And the first pitch is a call, strike 1. So 0-1 the count. Jowl Lady Panthers trailing in this one 18-6 against Mesilla Valley Christian. This is an elimination game. That's a ball. It's going to miss low and inside. Evens up the count, 1-1. So this is Schumer. Oh, no, this is Riley Eaton. Riley Eaton, though. It's the bottom of the order. She bats in the 3rd slot. And that is going to miss. I believe the count is 2-1 now. 2-1 on Eaton, and then it's the top of the order. Lopez and then Schumer. So Eaton walked and scored earlier in this at-bat, had an RBI single, and hits a long fly ball headed out to left field in between center and left, and it goes all the way to the fence. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. And the throw comes in to the plate. That's going to score 3. That's right. It scored 3. Horton came in. Benjamin came in. Hurd came in. It's a 3 RBI triple for Eaton. And that makes it 21-6 here in the top of the 6th inning. And that misses high on Lopez. So 1-0 the count. Get the score bug back. And that misses outside. So 2-1 the count. Mesilla Valley has batted around. Schumer on deck, Baltazar in the hole. That misses low, and that's going to get past the wild pitch, gets past Nunez, and that is going to allow Eaton to come in from third on the wild pitch. So, and 3-1 is now your count on Lopez. And I believe that makes it 22-6. So 3-1 count. Nobody on. The wheel's definitely off here for Jowl. That is a call strike to bring the count full. So 3-2 count. Nice pitch by Butts. She took an extra minute to fill in the holes out there and think about things and get back on the rubber in the circle. And that misses high for ball 4. So time is called as Coach Emmy Lujan going out to the circle. And I've got the score as 22-6. Let me go back and see. 1, 2, 3. You know what? It's a timeout. We'll see if he's making a pitching change or not. And we'll come back with more Jowl Lady softball action from the state tournament here.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jowl Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jowl Panthers and proud of all the Jowl students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jowl, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Jowl Panthers softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. And we have a pitching change for Jowl as Sauceda, who was playing shortstop, is going to come in and pitch. And I think they're just switching positions. I think Jonna Butts is going to play shortstop. So it'll be Leilani Sauceda on the mound, or in the circle rather, with 2 outs. Here we are in the top of the 6th inning, 2 outs and 1 runner on, a runner on first, and the first pitch is high. A throw goes down to second base to try to get Lopez out at second, but she is safe. So 2 outs, 1 runner on second in scoring position. 22-6 is your score here. 22-6 is your score in the top of the 6th. Mesilla Valley Christian winning against Jowl in this one so far. A swing and a miss, though, on Schumer as Sauceda put a fast ball over the outside corner for strike number 1. So I believe it's a 1-1 count. So 2 outs, 1 runner on second. That misses high and gets away from Nunez. And that moves Lopez over to third. So 2-1 count. Has 2 outs. Jowl just needs to concentrate on getting the third out and getting back in the dugout, as 22-6 is your score here in this elimination game. First round of the state playoffs. And that misses outside for ball 3. So 3-1 your count. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs have crossed in this at bat for Mesilla Valley Christian. Swing and a foul back for a full count now. 3-2 the count. Schumer fouling that one off. So 1 strike away from Jowl being able to get this third out. Get back in the dugout. So 22-6 your score here. They've got a lot of work to do, but it's not out of the realm of the possibility. That's why you play them till the very end. And that misses high. So the wild pitch is going to score Lopez from third as the ball goes back to the back screen. And Lopez comes across. 23-6 your score. And allows Schumer to take the walk. So Balazar, the catcher, to the plate now. 2 outs, 1 runner on. And Balazar, the catcher, first pitch is going to be high and outside for ball 1. A throw down to second does not get the runner, so the Schumer makes it to second. So 2 outs, a runner in scoring position. Balazar at the plate. She had a 2 RBI triple her last time up, reached on an error, was hit by a pitch, had a 2 RBI triple, and a single. A single and got stranded. So that ball also gets by Nunez and allows Schumer to get to third base. So 3-0 count. As it started off with a nice cool breeze here today, but there are no clouds in the sky, and that sun is starting to get overhead and intense. A swing and a miss for strike 1. So 3-1 the count. 3-1 the count. 2 outs, a runner on third. Your score here in the top of the 6th inning, 23-6, Mesilla Valley Christian leading Jowl. The ball gets by to Nunez. Nunez fields it and throws it to Sauceda, who comes in. Sauceda comes in from the circle, but the throw's not in time, and Schumer is able to slide in safely at home. So another wild pitch scores. And I believe it's a 3-1 count. It may be 3. It may be full count now. No, it's 2. Oh, 2-1. Okay. 2-1. Sorry, my bad. 2-1 count. Balazar at the plate. And 24-6 your score now. And nope, it was 3-1. I was right. It was 3-1. I guess I couldn't see his other finger over there. So 3-1 because that pitch was a ball and she walked. So I had it right. I just doubted myself. 2 outs still. 2 outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 runs have crossed the plate since Jowl got 2 outs in this at bat by Mesilla Valley Christian. So a runner on first as Balazar has a courtesy runner for her, and Fisk fouls off the first pitch she sees off over to the Mesilla Valley Christian dugout. So 0-1 count. 2 outs, a runner on first. 0-1 count on Fisk. 24-6 now your score. Mesilla Valley Christian leading this one. Looks like they may be moving on to 1 o'clock this afternoon. That's a ball, so 1-1 count. 1-1. And a high pop fly coming in under it is Jonna Butts from shortstop, but she doesn't hang on to it. So Fisk reaches on an E6, and that moves Balazar, or the courtesy runner for Balazar, who is number 4, Willingham, over to second. So runners at first and second now, still 2 outs. That was a tricky ball. She had to come in on that. And I think, what are they saying? Are they finally? No, the Valley Christian is going out to the field. So I think Mesilla Valley just I think they just conceded that third out. They either did that or they the runner just stepped off deliberately off the bag so that they could get that third out. So finally 3 outs. And 3 outs has Jal going back to the dugout, and they'll come up trailing 24-6 in this one, though. We'll have more Lady Panthers softball on Jal Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Proud of their Jal Panthers. Success is not an accident. It's hard work and perseverance. Dr. Craig Layton and the Jal Street. Clinics serve patients in their rural communities, making services and preventative care easily accessible. Hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. The Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
And welcome back to Lady Panther softball on Jal Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. As we are in the bottom of the 6th inning here. And there were 10 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, nobody left on base for Mesilla Valley Christian in the top of the 6th inning. And here we are in the bottom. And Nieto, your leadoff hitter, reached on a single, moved over on the throw over to second base. And a foul ball will send her back to second. So Nieto reached on a single, made it to second. Cohurst up to the plate. Number 14, Bella Cohurst playing left field and fouls off a pitch for strike one. And the second pitch is a high pop fly. Coming under it is your first baseman. Reaching up for it is Caldwell, hanging on to it. So a pop out to position 3 for the first out. And of course, Nieto had to tag up and couldn't go anywhere. So bottom of the 6th inning. And I'm catching the score bug up. 1 out. And a call, strike. So 1 out, an 0-1 count. 1 out, an 0-1 count. Bottom of the 6th inning. And there's a hit out into shallow right field. Throw comes into the cutoff. It will score 1 as Nieto crosses the plate. And Sauceda has an RBI single with a nice shot out to center field. Shallow center. So Nieto crosses the plate for Jal. So it's 24-7 now. 24-7. I think it's, yeah, it is 24-7. Coach Lujan saying that he'll have a courtesy runner for Sauceda. I think that's Mendoza. And that brings up Charisma Rodriguez, number 9, playing right field for Jal. 1 out, 1 on, swing and a miss for strike 1. So 1 out, 1 on, 1 run across for Jal so far. Here we are, bottom of the 6th inning. That's going to be a call, strike, nice pitch as Lopez bringing the heat, finding the zone. 1 out, 0-2 count, swing and a miss for strikeout and out number 2. So 2 outs, 1 on. That brings us up the top of the order for Jal. Number 1, Layla Sauceda, your shortstop to the plate. And that is going to be low for ball 1. So 1-0 the count. 2 outs, 1 runner on. Bottom of the 6th, Jal batting. They're trailing 24-7. They need to make some magic happen. that is going to be low, and Balazar loses that in the dirt for a little bit, but runner stays on first. 2-0 the count. That's going to be a call, strike at the knees over the outside corner. So 2-1 the count as Lopez bringing the heat again. Finding the zone low. That's going to be a ball. So 3-1 count now. 3-1 the count. Mesilla Valley just needs the one more out, but Jowl needs to get the 2-out rally going. Swing and a grounder over to third base. The throw is made to Caldwell. So score it 5-3 in the book. A nice throw by Fisk over there for the third out. And that's the game. Is that the game, or is Jowl going out? That should be the game. Yep, that is the game. 24 to wrap this one up as your Jowl Lady Panthers season is done at the hands of Mesilla Valley Christian. Final score 24-7. So we'll come back, do a quick wrap with more Lady Panthers softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and so much more. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. There's so much to choose from. Iron Horse Sports Grill is open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 575-395-2109. That's 575-395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue in Jowl.
A light bulb in the pantry to an Energy Star energy-efficient LED bulb, one that uses up to 90% less energy than a regular old incandescent bulb and saves you more than $55 over its lifetime. You just saved energy and money and did the environment a solid. What's next? Organizing the pantry? It's suddenly so well lit. Find our LED discounts at excelenergy.com/lighting deals. Excel Energy.
In a small town like Jowl, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jowl Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
You've just changed the light bulb in the pantry.
If you're tuning in right now, you're in for a treat, and Panther Drive-In has lots of them. You may know them for their delicious burgers and fries, chicken strips, steak fingers, or if you've got a sweet tooth, their ice cream. Panther Drive-In has a broad menu, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 575-395-2123. That's 575-395-2173. Panther Drive-In is proud to be a Panther and supporter of all Lee County sports and athletics.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jowl are proud of their Jowl Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jowl Panthers. For information on the City of Jowl, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jowl, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jowl is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jowl Panthers.
And welcome back to Lady Panthers softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. As your final score here was Mesilla Valley Christian 24 and Jowl 7. And that means Jowl's season is done in the first round of the playoffs here for Class 1A, 2A at Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho. But here is how this game went. 24 runs for Mesilla Valley Christian on 18 hits. They committed 2 errors. They left 6 on base. And your Jowl ladies scored 7 runs on 7 hits. They committed 7 errors. They left 2 on base. And the winning pitcher in the circle was Lopez, who had strikeouts and 1 walk. So, Jowl, good job. Nice season. They finish their season at 4-14 overall. And Mesilla Valley Christian is now 12-10 overall. And they are seeded number 7, and they are going to move on to the 1 o'clock game this afternoon. So, Jowl, congratulations to Coach Emmy Lujan for making it up to the state, to the playoffs. And I'm sure the strong condition of that strong Jowl softball program will continue. But we say congratulations to Mesilla Valley Christian for their win and moving on as well. I do not have a final score from the Eunice game. Eunice playing, I guess that game is still going on field number 3 behind me. So Eunice is still playing that game, and we'll don't know what the score is or how that game is going. But if Eunice wins that game, they move on to the double elimination portion of the tournament, and will play at 1 o'clock this afternoon on the same field, on field number 3 at Cleveland High School here in Rio Rancho. So I'm Dawn Morgan signing off. Thanks to the many sponsors and supporters of Jowl Lady Softball all season long. We've had really great support for Jowl Baseball and Softball, and we say thank you. And I'm sure on behalf of Coach Lujan and the girls, thank you as well. Thanks to Tiff Stuber for monitoring the game this morning, and we are going to put a wrap on it and call this one over. 24-7 your final score. And I'm Dawn Morgan saying so long, but we will continue to bring you softball and baseball action from the state tournament here, as watch and look on HobbsAmerica.com and Eunice Sports YouTube to see if there will be another game, for Eunice this afternoon. And we also will have Lovington softball. They are going to play against Gallup tomorrow morning at 9 here at Cleveland High School. And we will have that game for you on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. So signing off for now. Thanks for listening to Lady Panther Softball on Jowl Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.